In the James Bond book series, it was actually mentioned that at the end of every shower, James Bond would turn the knob all the way down to the cold side and just sit in the cold water for a few minutes each time. And I found this really interesting. Some say it was just Ian Fleming's way of giving a nod to James Bond's Scottish roots, because this kind of shower is known as the Scottish shower, where you start with hot water and then end up with cold water, although now maybe it's known as the James Bond shower. But as it turns out, there's a strong history of cold showers across many cultures. This largely was because hot showers were a luxury and most people didn't have access to hot water unless they lived next to a hot spring. But even when ancient civilizations finally developed technologies to generate heat, they would continue to take cold showers. Examples of this include the ancient Greeks, the Spartans, the ancient Russians, the Native Americans, just to name a few. Even in my own case, when my parents and their parents are from agricultural India, most people don't take hot showers, or it's not showers in our case, it's like a bucket and a pail and you just dump the water on your head. And as a kid, I would dread taking baths in that way. But I remember, even then, when I emerged from those cold baths with the bucket and pail, I would feel amazing at the end of it. There's also many examples of famous people from the past and today who are huge advocates of cold showers. Examples include the scientist Charles Darwin, who had major depressive disorder, and he used hydrotherapy, cold showers, cold water immersion in general, to treat it. The same was true for Henry David Thoreau, the writer. He would actually jump into Walden Lake every morning, Walden Pond, so that he could treat his depression and start his day with a sense of invigoration. The model Miranda Kerr loves taking cold showers because of the benefits it gives to her skin and hair. Hugh Jackman, when he first took on the role of the Wolverine, he didn't have access to cold water in the northern part where they were filming, I forget where, but he said that he only could take cold showers, and when he first took a cold shower, he felt like screaming, but instead of screaming outward, he internalized it and he put that anger into his character, which I think is a really cool story. Katharine Hepburn, the golden era Hollywood actress who I've always really liked, loved taking cold showers. And especially in the athletic world, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, these guys are a huge fan of hydrotherapy, cold water immersion, or just taking cold showers in general. There is a long history and lineage that goes into cold showers. And when I first started taking cold showers about a year ago, I can honestly say they changed my life within a month. And the number one benefit that I noticed when I took cold showers was just this amazing sense of well-being and happiness and a willingness to just do stuff, which is crazy. I just emerged out of those cold showers feeling a sense of fearlessness, which is so useful when you're trying to bring to life something. When you're in an industry like I am that has uncertainty in it, having a degree of fearlessness in your mindset is an enormous asset. And there's actually a great deal of scientific evidence that supports why cold showers might promote such a sense of well-being. The latest one I could find was a 2007 study by a microbiologist. In it, it said that cold showers, if done regularly, could actually be more effective in, minute cases, of course, in dealing with depression, and might be more effective than antidepressive medication, which is insane. The abstract of the study says this: due to the high density of cold receptors in the skin, a cold shower is expected to send an overwhelming amount of electrical impulses from peripheral nerve endings to the brain, which could end in an antidepressive effect. If used regularly, this might be even more effective than prescription antidepressants. There are also a plethora of other benefits that have been mentioned about cold showers, both in articles that I've read and in YouTube videos that I've seen about this, and I can definitely attest to all of them. One of them is improved hair and skin. My hair and skin, maybe for a multitude of reasons, I would say right now looks better than it's ever looked. The reason for this is because hot showers dry out your skin, and cold showers in contrast actually close up your pores and just make your skin look brighter and smoother. Another benefit that people mention frequently, and I can definitely attest to this as well, is a stronger immunity. The fact that you get sick far, far less when you take cold showers. And once again, there is scientific evidence to back this up, although the studies that I could find on this are a little bit older. According to a 1993 study by the Thrombosis Institute in England, individuals who took daily cold showers saw an increase in white blood cells compared to the individuals who took hot showers. And the reason they say this is true is because cold showers cause your body to try to work harder at protecting your internal environment, protecting your internal organs, because we are so well adapted to dealing with the cold, from our primitive ancestors. That same study by the Thrombosis Institute also found that cold showers increase testosterone levels in men, which is huge because testosterone is basically the hormone of desire, and when you are more desirous, you basically have more energy, more well-being in general as a man, and a greater willingness to take action. Another benefit of cold showers pertains to my most frequently and vigorously talked about topic on this channel, which is NoFap. And for anyone who does practice the discipline of NoFap or semen retention or brahmacharya, cold showers are instrumental in making your streaks last and for you to just keep a general sense of well-being on this discipline. And the reason for this are twofold. The first is that cold showers are a great way of killing urges. So if you find yourself in a state where you're just overwhelmed by your need to break your NoFap streak, then a cold shower will very readily kill that urge. And the second reason, one that I find very, very empowering, is that cold showers are an incredible transmutative practice. Transmutation in this case merely means the transforming of one form of energy into another. In this case, taking your sexual energy and channeling that into other outlets, more productive outlets, your creative endeavors, for instance. And cold showers are one of the fastest way to transmute. This is especially true in the morning. It's been found numerous times that a man's testosterone levels are highest in the morning when he first wakes up because testosterone is secreted during deep sleep alongside HGH, human growth hormone. And so this is one of the reasons why men wake up with morning wood, because they just are filled up with more testosterone and sexual energy in general. Now, if you take a cold shower during that period, upon first awakening, it will scrunch that energy up your spine and into your brain, and you will accompany a sense of fearlessness with your day. I mean, I really do believe this is true, and this has been instrumental in my productivity and success over the last year, and an instrumental reason why my life has really changed after adopting this discipline. A famous person who really advocated using cold showers as a transmutative practice was actually Mahatma Gandhi, and in one of his works he actually spoke on this. He said, whenever they feel a prompting for enjoyment, they being, I guess, men in general, they should bathe in cold water, so the heat of passion may be cooled down and be refined into the energy of virtuous activity. This is a hard thing to do, but we have been born into this world that we might wrestle with difficulties and temptations and conquer them. And he who has not the will to do it can never enjoy the supreme blessing of true health. If you're new here, my name is Nikhil. This channel is about mixing Eastern spirituality with Western productivity so that creatives and entrepreneurs can better express their artistry and empower themselves. I also draw a lot of inspiration from storytelling, cinema, novels, biographies, so if that appeals to you, definitely subscribe. If you liked the video, please leave it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to connect with me further, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I do respond to all DMs. And with that being said, let us take on the disciplines that take us beyond ourselves, that carry us into a state of fearlessness and a state of well-being, so that greatness can come for all of us on this journey. Cheers, guys.